What's up everyone? It's Sam from Hiviz Lighting and the Firetech brand, and today I am here in a new Fraser ambulance. This thing has the Firetech Violet system. This is a UV decontamination system designed for the back of ambulances. It's a pretty big departure from stuff we've built in the past. We're known in the industry for being a high output, steady burning white work lighting manufacturer. We've also just launched warning lights. And this tech is pretty cool new smart tech that's specifically designed for the EMS application and for ambulances to help keep medics and patients safe in the back of the rig. Our mission is helping first responders stay safe after dark as they're working, but now we've actually found areas where we can help them with lighting and other ways to do things. So what I can't do is actually turn it on because I'm sitting under it and these things aren't really safe for skin and eyes. But the good news is I can show you the safety features that keep you safe as you install these things in your fleet, and I can walk you through the functions, but it's actually not something you can see operating.
A robot using virus-killing UV light is being tested on Swiss airplanes and could be another tool used to bring people closer to feeling safe while they travel again. According to Reuters, UVC technology like this has been used for more than 50 years in hospitals and labs, but since the rays could be harmful to people, the creators thought to make an autonomous robot that can complete the task. Uvea, a Swiss startup, is trialing the robots with Dubai-based airport services. They've built 3 prototypes which can disinfect one single-aisle plane in 13 minutes. Bigger airplanes would, of course, take a bit longer. The startup points out that aircraft companies still have to certify the devices and are looking into how it will impact things like upholstery, which may fade after numerous disinfections using the robot. Helvetic is one of the companies lending Uvea their airplanes for testing. A spokesperson from the company told Reuters that if passengers and crew know the aircraft is free from viruses and bacteria, it could help them fly again.
So to kick it off, the way this system works is there are a variety of UVC emitters. They have an LED that produces a very specific spectrum of light that then blankets the back of the truck with that UVC light. Now, this is not a medical device, and we're not claiming that this device prevents the spread of bacteriological or virological contaminants, but what we are saying is we produce ultra high output UVC irradiation, and the CDC and the FDA have shared a lot of information about how ultra high output UVC irradiation can be a tool used to help prevent the spread of communicable disease. So we want you to draw the conclusion if it's the right tech for you, but the way this tech operates is designed to irradiate the back of the truck with UVC light. So it has a couple of core components. It's got this brain right here. This brain allows you to interface with the system as well as have an e-stop. Because, you can hear it kick on, because this system is high output UV, it's not like designed to be worked under. It's designed to come on when the patient module is empty. And so we have a safety feature built in that's an e-stop. We also have the ability, every system comes with this little device that sits in the middle of the patient module, and that thing has ultrasonic sensors that can sense very quickly when the system turns on if someone's in the back of the truck. It also has a PIR, which is like a more traditional infrared motion sensor. So that can sense if there's anything going on in the back of the truck. We also have door triggers that get hooked up. We can use seat weight or seat belt sensors and a park brake sensor. Those are configurable and you turn them on in this brain box. But once we know the back of the truck is unoccupied and that it's safe to operate, this system comes on and it basically says, okay, I know there's been a certain amount of time. I think we set it to 3 minutes by default. Once it's empty, we run a decon system. It counts down, and I'll run the manual decon and it won't actually start. But you'll see it over here, says manual decon. Exit patient module now. It talks to you and enunciates this stuff. And it'll say exit in 36, 35. It gives you time to say, I want to manually decon and get out. This will happen automatically without you having to interface with it, but it doesn't happen automatically when you're in the truck, so it makes it hard to show off. But anyway, as it's counting down, the system will get down to a preset point where it will then check all the sensors and make sure the vehicle's safe and either irradiate or it will go back to an idle state because the vehicle is occupied. I'm gonna let it go through this countdown real quick and I'll show you what happens. At 10 seconds.
Decontamination will begin in 10 seconds.
It says decontamination will begin in 10 seconds. And then when it gets down to 0, what's gonna happen in this video is it's gonna say, truck's not safe because I'm in the back and I'm triggering this motion sensor, I'm triggering the weight sensor and the doors are open. It goes back to idle. That's a safety feature to make sure it doesn't come on while you're back here. But what normally happens if you're not in the back of the truck is the system then kicks on and it runs for a preset or predetermined amount of time. That amount of time can be changed as different bacteriological or virological threats surge in your area. So if you need a 15-minute decon time for a certain threat that might be going on, great, we can program the system to operate that long. If there's a new study or a new thing that comes out that says a longer or a shorter or a pulsed or a dimmed type of decontamination is valuable, then we can update the software to allow you to do that. The thing about this type of technology is that we're making a brain and we're making this system designed specifically for emergency vehicles. It's not designed for hospital rooms, it's not designed for sitting in the office space, it's really designed for 12 volt or 24 volt automotive applications where these fixtures operate on the vehicle in the chassis electrical system, and they're designed specifically for firefighters and EMTs that are transporting patients in the back of trucks. So if you want to learn more about the Firetech Violet UVC lighting system, please feel free to reach out to a Firetech team member or any of the ambulance manufacturers that make this tech a part of their trucks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you later.